Casper, the friendly ghost, the friendliest ghost you know. Though grown-ups might look in anger and fright, the children all love him so. Casper, the friendly ghost, he couldn't be bad or mean. He'll romp and play, sing and dance all day, the friendliest ghost you've seen. He always says hello, and he's ready to cha-cha. That's not how the lyrics go. He's right. What is it? One moment. I had this... I had the lyrics up a second ago. I thought I might remember more of it. I guess not. Oh, he says... Here we go. He always says hello, and he's really glad to meet ya. That's what I was thinking of. He's really glad to meet ya. He doesn't do the cha-cha. Wherever he may go, you know he's kind to every living creature. Rhyming cha with creature. Great. Casper theme song. Grown-ups don't understand why children all love him the most. But kids all know he loves them so. Casper the friendly ghost. It kind of sounds like that Christmas song, You Better Watch Out, You Better Not Cry. Grown-ups don't understand why children all love him the most. But kids all know he loves them so. Casper the friendly ghost. I know, Frosty the Snowman, that's what the song is. Frosty. He always says hello, he's really glad to meet ya, wherever he may go. He's kind to every living creature. Got it. Oh my god, what a good song. Casper the Friendly Ghost, hello. Welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today. It's a perfect 72 degrees. We're playing Casper, the Friendly Ghost on the Sega Saturn. You know, I don't remember how Casper was voiced in the movie. I don't completely remember in the 1995 feature film Casper, the Friendly Ghost. I don't remember how he sounded, but did you know that originally Casper had like a New Yorker accent? I'm Casper. I'm Casper. I'm just trying to make friends. Casper, get out of here. I'm Casper. I was reading about the origins of Casper, and in the very first Casper cartoon, he's trying to make some friends, and he can't, and so he tries to kill himself. But he can't, because he's a ghost. Dark origins for Casper the Friendly Ghost. One good thing, the very first Casper cartoon, he finally meets these children, and they're like, I'm not afraid of you, we love you, you're our friend now. And Casper follows them home to the slums, and the mom of the children is all, oh my god, a ghost, jeez Louise, goodness gracious. But then the terrible slumlord landlord shows up, and he's like, I want my money, give me my money, I need my dollars, you son of a gun. But then he sees the ghost, and he's like, oh no, my property is haunted, I don't want a haunted property. And he just hands over the deed to the woman, and so she gets the property for free because the slumlord's too afraid of Casper. And so Casper becomes a member of their family. So Casper, in his cartoon debut, was a fighter against slumlords. I feel like that aspect of Casper isn't really explored anymore. Casper, we really should continue exploring the anti-landlord aspect of Casper the Friendly Ghost. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. For some reason, beyond my comprehension, when they dubbed Casper's cartoon in Latin America, they renamed him Gasparin. I loved it as a child. Gasparin. That's a pretty good name. Gasparin. Casper. As I show on the screen here, Casper was most popular as a name in the United States in 1919. It dropped off significantly after that. 1919 was a huge year for naming children Casper. There was only like 2,500 people named Casper, though, so it's even in its heyday, it wasn't a real popular name. But Gasparin, how popular is Gasparin? Was Gasparin a more popular name? Gloria, thank you for the $14.99. Goodness gracious. Hi, have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you, Gloria. I appreciate it. I will. I've been having a productive weekend. I've been working as I do every weekend. Working every single one. But it's been productive, so I feel better about it. Been having a good work a day. Getting a lot done. Goodbye, Jason and everyone. I'm cooking dinner and it's almost ready. See you later, Debbie. Have a great dinner. I hope it's good. I hope that the pizza pockets I'm imagining you made, I hope they're good. Everyone loves a good pocket of pizza. Jason, I know no one named Gasparin. I literally think it's not really a name. Well, I certainly don't know anyone named Casper. I feel like I tried looking it up to see like what the current popularity of the name Casper is in the US, but it's so low that it's not even tracked. It's like it wasn't a popular name to begin with, but then no one's gonna name their kid after Casper the Friendly Ghost. No one's gonna say, "Oh, my beautiful new child, I'm gonna name you after a child who died." That's their whole thing. They died. This kid died. That really destroyed Casper as a name, I think. No one's gonna do it. If you have a kid, you're not gonna name your kid after the world's most famous dead kid. Casper. Maybe that's why you don't know anyone named Gasparin, for the same reason. What a delightful ginger beer I've got with me. I'm gonna name everything Casper now. I think Casper would be a good cat name. Catspur. Catspur. Catspur, the friendly cat. Ghost. Let's look at this spaceship. Wow! Oh, I love it when it just slides in like that. I wonder if when the person at Sega was creating this little spaceship here, if they knew what delight it would bring to me. If they knew that there was someone who just literally every time they turned on their system had to look at this ship, was just so in love with this with this ship. They had to see it like an old friend. God, love it. Love that ship. Have you named your Sega Saturn spaceship? No, I've specifically not wanted to name the ship, because in my head, there's this whole life that ship has outside of me, and I don't want to impose my own name on it. I just am fine not knowing, but just in my heart believing that ship is out exploring when the Saturn's off. That's what I believe. Alright, let's load up Casper, the friendly ghost. Casper on the Sega Saturn. A haunting 3D challenge based on the hit movie Select backup memory. Cartridge, probably. MCA Universal Merchandising Incorporated. Great. Interplay, you say? Funcom. Fun. Calm. It's a real spooky opening so far. I like it. There goes a car. Hard to see what's going on. It is very, very dark. Casper, huh? That's the game. Casper. 1996, Universal Studios, got it. Casper, again. Perfect.
Casper, where are you? Come out wherever you are.
Ah, his evil uncles. What do you think happened that caused Casper and his uncles to die? I guess the movie explains how Casper dies. In the movie, Casper gets pneumonia. It's just a sick kid with pneumonia. He dies and is stuck with his uncles forever now. I guess we'll go with play. This is pretty spooky right here. Does the movie explain how all three uncles died? All three terrible, evil uncles. I love Sega Saturn interfaces. Love them. Look at this. It's beautiful. Alright, new game. Let's do it. Isn't there a movie where you meet his ghost mom and she's evil? Is there? Was there more than one Casper movie? There might have been. One dark night at Whipstaff Manor. I thought his mom showed up in the movie and like granted him a wish or something. I don't know. No? There's Casper. Granted him a wish to be like a real boy for a night.
There's a girl in my house. I wonder if she'll be my friend.
Maybe.
Maybe if I get them both a present, they won't be afraid of me.
Yeah. Get that good present. Act 1.
Find tokens of friendship.
Got it. I had a crush on Casper. Which Casper? Blob Ghost Casper, or that's when he turns into real life Casper? Because I 100% can see real life Casper. When he turns into actual boy Casper, I 100% can understand. I don't know if I can follow along with Blob Casper. Blob Boy Casper. Found some broccoli. Okay, Casper just found 2 broccolis. It's a picture frame with the legend, Babe Fatso 1929. Alright, cool. Hello Valley, I watched all of She-Ra Season 3 and it was very good. Yeah, I just finished She-Ra Season 3 as well, also enjoyed it. Huntara, I love Huntara so much. I loved Huntara in the original She-Ra. Found 2 carrots. It's a dusty old grandfather clock. The glass is broken, but it's still ticking. It's a grungy-looking sofa with a big rip in it. I wish it was longer. Yeah. I don't know what they... I don't know why they called Season 2, and Season 3. Because it was clearly the one season, they just split up. The new season, She-Ra's already 3 seasons in. No, not really. It's 2 seasons. Found a key. Oh, I guess I just used my 1 key. Oh, a secret. Got another key. It's a scary looking suit of armor. The spear looks kinda loose. Did I just use the key again? I think I did. I see nothing of interest. It's a locked door. I need a key. Do I not have any keys? Oh, no, I used one. Oh, God. Alright, well, a terrible uncle was in this chest. You're a ghost. You can't go through walls. Yeah. I feel like maybe they should have come up with some different mechanics for a Casper game than finding keys to get through locked doors. It's... Also, the box says a haunting 3D challenge. They're really stretching the definition of the of 3D here. I mean, it's not like they were lying. There's a 3D effect they're going for, kind of. I would definitely be disappointed though. Can we take a moment to appreciate Winona Ryder and Beetlejuice? Yeah, Beetlejuice Winona Ryder is, I think, my favorite Winona Ryder. Had a big ol' crush on Winona when I was growing up. This isn't even 2.5D. It's at least 2.1D. It's an in-out switch. It's an old parchment.
There is more to Whipstaff Manor than meets the eye.
Oh.
Use the air vents to travel around once you've learned how to go up in smoke.
Got it. Stranger Things Winona Ryder is also pretty great. I just... Everyone loves Stranger Things Winona Ryder, except for me. I feel like Winona Ryder's... I guess she's not miscast, because everyone loves her in that show. Every time I see her there, I just don't buy her character. I'm like, that's Winona Ryder right there. That's Winona Ryder. This character doesn't make sense, because it's Winona Ryder. But everyone else likes her, so I suppose it's just me. Hot take, I hate Stranger Things. Yeah, I watched the first season and I didn't hate it. I was maybe underwhelmed. And then I watched like a couple episodes in season 2 and stopped before the episode where I heard a cat gets hurt and just didn't feel like watching anymore. There's no keyhole or handle on this door. I liked her in Black Swan. Yeah, she was good in Black Swan. Alright. I guess I'll go back. Don't watch the cat episode. Yeah, someone I follow on Twitter had complained about that episode because of the cat thing, and so I knew which episode it was. And I got to the episode before it and was like, I'm not even having that good a time watching this, so me and Scuffy just stopped watching. We stopped watching before the cat episode, and we're like, well, we're done. It's a heater. Good for those long, cold Maine winters. Oh, got another key. God. Found an iron weight. Cool. The person that I follow on Twitter, so I haven't seen the episodes, but the person I follow on Twitter was most upset, not just at the cat death, but rather like how much characters didn't care. How much characters didn't care about the cat. That's the same reason I haven't seen that fish sex movie. What was that movie where the woman falls in love with a fish man? I heard that the fish man eats a cat, and I'm just like, I won't be able to empathize with the fish man. Usually I would absolutely be like 100% pro fish man. But once I heard that he eats a cat, I was like, alright, yeah, I'm not gonna, can't get behind that. Alright, we gotta feed one of the uncles, I guess. This is oh. I thought a mini game was gonna pop up. Oh god! Oh, he's after me! Do I gotta find some food? What do I gotta do? This feels a lot like E.T. on the Atari 2600. This section right here. Yeah, here's some foods. It's the kitchen table. Oh, wait, what? I just pushed the C button, and it said this piece doesn't quite fit here. Okay, I guess I got a piece of something. Do I have an inventory? Alright, no. No, start button. Oh my god! Oh my god, I just hit the shoulder buttons, and apparently I can go up and down. Alright.
Yummy.
Excellent.
Yummy.
Excellent thing to learn. Wonderful. I found a bucket, everyone. This is the 100th year anniversary of when Casper was a really common name. It was the most common in 1990, but it wasn't common. It was at its peak as a name, but it's still, there was only like 2,000 people who had the name Casper. So not a lot. But it's been all downhill the last 100 years for the name Casper. Every year has seen less and less people named Casper. Oh god. Why can Casper get hurt by the fireplace? God, I hate... I don't understand why you would make a Casper video game and not want to, like... Casperify it. Why is Casper just, like... just a kid? Is this something... Oh, okay, I can grab that. Great. I'm definitely falling asleep. Good night, Casper. Good night, terrible uncles. Good night, Jason and Valley. Good night, Julian. Hope you sleep well. Like in popular culture, it's always been skewed, and seeing dogs is better up until the early 2000s. Well, you're forgetting about ancient Egypt. Cat worship got here way before dog worship. The ancient Egyptians, God, if I had to go back anywhere that was probably terrible, it would be ancient Egypt, because at least I'd see some great cats. Some excellent cats back there. Man, I just can't get anywhere, huh? This game is a lot more confusing than I was expecting it to be. Does anyone know what I'm supposed to do? I keep seeing sparkly stuff. Am I supposed to put a piece of something here? Oh, aha. Do I have another? Okay, I don't have any more pieces. I have a weight though. All right, I couldn't use the weight before because I had the piece of the painting. Where's that other sparkly spot? Aha. Aha, I'm figuring stuff out. Where's the sparkle spot? Aha, aha. No. Oh, okay, good. I can switch between them. All right. Sorry. Sorry, I was hitting the wrong button to attempt that. Oh, got another piece. Ah ha ha. Ha ha! Just one more piece. Some sandwiches over there. Some keys and some sandwiches. Okay, I got a bucket. Gotta figure out what the bucket can be used for. Loading up some additional Casper. I guess that means the ghosts are on the loose. I guess that means some ghosts are gonna be doing some ghost tricks. It's a picture of a barn. Nothing of interest. Darn. No keyhole or handle on that door. I mean, I am a ghost.
That's my room. The cat and her father are in there. I need to find them both a present first, or else I'll scare them away.
Okay. Casper, the friendliest ghost. Just a gosh darn friendly ghost all around. Casper just loves making friends, hanging out, grabbing a cold one with the bros. Casper. Jason, you have the Totally Spies Wii game. I don't have the Totally Spies Wii game. It's weird you should ask that, because I... Who was it? Pro someone, Pro FD, FPD, ZD, Pro... I forget. He makes Twitter and YouTube stuff. He was in Anime Police. I forget what his name is. Pro XD, yeah. He was Pro ZD, yeah. Pro ZD. He was doing like an unwrapping of some stuff he got sent to his P.O. box. And that game was there, and I looked it up immediately. I was like, I didn't know this existed. Wonder if I should order this. And then I decided not to. But one day I'll probably get that game. See, I don't know if you're asking, because you also saw it in the... You also saw it in that video, but I was thinking about that game this very day. Buckets of no use here. Totally feel like it will have the feel of a Bratz or Barbie game. Probably. I guess this game is... I mean, it's probably got elements of fun. I'm sure... Aaron, was it you who said you liked this game? Someone said they liked this game. They had it on PS1. Although there were a few Casper games, so it's possible you had a different Casper game. Is there anyone in chat who really liked this game who can tell me? Yes, I like this game. Okay, it was Aaron. I'm feeling a little underwhelmed by Casper so far. God, I just gotta figure out what I do with this bucket. Casper doesn't have a butt. No. For some reason, the ghosts in the Casper universe have slug bodies, and thus have no butts.
There is more to Whipstaff Manor than meets the eye.
Oh.
Use the air vents to travel around once you've learned how to go up in smoke.
Okay. So I gotta figure out how to go up in smoke, and then I can travel around in air vents. I can see the Great Hall through this opening, way down below. I think the fact that so much of this game is locking you out of rooms, combined with the fact that Casper's main characteristic as a ghost is being able to go through walls and stuff, I feel like it was an obnoxious design choice. I'm just constantly feeling frustrated by being locked out of stuff. Guys, this... Oh, yeah. Getting chased around again. Oh, no. What do I use this bucket on? What? Is there something I'm missing? Everything else had a little sparkly, like when you were able to use it on something. Okay, I have one silver key, so I should be able to open a door. Maybe that's what I'm missing right now, having opened a door. I need to open a door. Oh, no. This needs a blue key. Oh my god, imagine if your house... Imagine if all the rooms in your house had door-based keys. Color door-based keys. So it's like your room had a red door, and you have a red key to get in it. But also the red key opens the pantry. But you can't open the back garden door. So you don't have the green key. So you gotta find someone in the house who has the green key to make a trade. They need to get in the pantry, so you let them borrow your red key, but then they can get into your room. Did you pick up burgers yet? Oh no, I pushed the wrong button. Yeah, I did get a lot of burgers. I don't have them as items, though. Am I supposed to just let that ghost touch me? Fatso, one of the ghosts' name is Fatso. Yes, one of the ghosts is named Uncle Fatso. It's a terrible name. What are all the uncles' names? Seems very of its time. Yes. Yes, indeed.
That's my room.
Oh my god. Stretch, Fatso, and Stinky. Great. Well, let me go let our good uncle grab us and see if he gets his burger fix. You know what? I think there's a room. Oh god, I think I did see burgers behind a locked door somewhere. So maybe we don't actually have the burgers yet. I thought we picked up some burgers from the kitchen, but maybe we picked up some other food. I thought we used it because our Casper number went up. Those don't look like... Those just look like sandwiches. Sandwiches. Well, I'm gonna get attacked by the uncle. just to see. Because I don't know what else to do at this point. This is the first stage and I'm completely lost. Apparently the bits are down. Apparently all the bits are gone. It's still streaming from my end, so I think it's a YouTube problem. I'm gonna keep assuming that it'll reconnect. I'm gonna assume that it's just gonna reconnect any second now. If anyone can still see, please let me know in chat. I can see. Okay. Other people are saying it's working. People can see me. I gotta tell you, on my end, on the YouTube back end, it says we're definitely not streaming. It says it's super duper offline. It says it's unbelievably offline. I have no idea what YouTube is doing. if people can still see this somehow. Alright, let me check my stuff here. Yeah, no, it still says we're live. Okay, it seems to be it seems to be working for everyone now. Hooray! So for those of you who are now back, nothing has happened. Absolutely nothing. Alright, let's get attacked. Nope. No, I guess we don't got the burgers. We picked up so many foods, but none of them were burger foods. We have a bucket and that's it. Alright, so I'm making double sure there's absolutely nothing in this room that we can still use. Why is Casper's uncle so mean? Casper has 3 uncles and they're all mean, and I don't know why. I don't know why all his uncles are terrible, but they all are. They're all bad uncles. Unbelievably bad uncles. Okay, there's definitely nothing there. Seems we need to get all the pieces of the picture. They can all be gotten in the foyer. Alright, we gotta find one more picture piece then. Casper's a ghost. He doesn't need to live with his uncles. Yeah, I don't really remember all the Casper lore. I don't completely understand why stuff is how it is. Something about moving a picture frame. Alright. Picture of a little boy. Looks really familiar. Maybe it's me. Now let's just look at all the picture frames. Dusty chair. Nothing of interest. I guess we can't get to that one. Huh? Painting of my 3 uncles before they turned into ghosts. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 AR money. I have no idea what YouTube is doing. Were you talking about the stream or about the way Google manages the site since 2014 at least? Yeah. Did you know? So this is the latest YouTube thing. I don't know. I don't remember if I talked about this on stream, but like nearly all of the comments on the Film Cow channel disappeared. Like 99% of the comments. A lot of the videos just have 0 or like 5 comments now. Even the videos that still have a lot of comments, like Charlie the Unicorn 2, it's missing all comments from 2016 through last March. It's missing all of those. But yeah, if you go back to like the Ghost House videos, they got like 8 comments now or something. They're all missing. Just all the comments are missing. Picture frame of your uncles will have moved, revealing a switch. Let me go back to the uncle picture. Oh no, I went the wrong way. See, the videos that had like tens of thousands of comments now have like 20 or 30. Videos that had like hundreds of thousands of comments now have tens of thousands. So this is supposed to move, revealing a switch? That was part 2 of a message. Oh, okay. Hit switch on wall, causing painting to move. Return to foyer and go to the upper right room. Hit switch on wall.
Hope you'll come back soon.
What? What did Casper just do? What did Casper? Where's the which switch on what wall? Fiery Watery, thank you for the $4.99. Just a general thank you for this stream. Gave me new people to talk to and sometimes to relax with nightly. Means a lot with my crazy life right now. Well, thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad that that it helps you out. It helps me out. I'm glad you're here, Fiery Watery. Switch. Is this the switch? I mean, I already pushed this switch like a long time ago. If this is the switch, this switch has been pushed. Like, that switch got pushed almost immediately. I mean, it's possible that I've already gotten the puzzle piece from this painting. Locked door. Need a key to unlock it. I have a key, right? Aha! Oh my god, finally. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, we got some keys. We pushed a button. We pushed another button. Ah, things are finally happening. Oh, incredible. Happy day. Ah. Ah, you got me. Got another jigsaw piece. Got some tuna fish sandwiches, some additional keys. God, things are just... They're all looking up for old Casper now. Almost an hour into the stream, finally. Finally we're making some progress. There we go. Found the smoke morph icon. Whoa. We can turn into smoke now. It's an old painting of a man and a woman. They look really serious. Nothing of interest. There's a door there. Alright, well, we can do some ghost magic now. Through vents. Is this a vent? Yes, no. I thought we'd be able to travel through those, but I guess not. This is a vent, though. Got some tuna fish. And some keys. Don't know what that opened. Hopefully something important. Ah. A button. Okay, so right, left, right, right. Got it. Right, left, right, right. I don't know what opened up, but something did. Is this what opened up? Did we get this? Broccoli, carrot, carrot, broccoli, yummy. Hooray. A lot of grandfather clocks in this house. It's a picture of a little boy. He looks really familiar. Is that it? Yeah, that's it for here. Ba 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 da ba 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 da 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 da. Casper theme song. Need a brass key. Opened. Found a brass key. Great. That's perfect. Wunderbar. It's a bookshelf. Did I get a book?
It's a big book on the mind. Dr. Harvey would like to read this.
Yeah. Got it. Big mind book. It's a rocking chair, and it's been rocking by itself. My uncles must be fooling around again. Dang, those uncles. Dang, those uncles. My terrible uncle family. Gosh ding dang dong them. And their uncle ways. Why can't I smoke my way through that? Why is turning into vapor not enough to get through? Jason, you've been playing for almost an hour, and I feel both everything yet nothing has happened. Is the game just this? I have no idea. I've never played this game before. I imagine this is in fact most of the game. Like, it's doing this kind of nonsense. Yeah. Well, I guess that didn't help us at all whatsoever. It's a cool chair here. Light enough to push. Need a key to... Why would I unlock that door if I just... Why would I do that? Door is blocked by 2 planks. Even if you can't go through stuff, there's no way you can't get past this, Casper. Casper, what are you doing? Casper. Speedrun of this game on YouTube, 1 hour and 34 minutes. Dang, what a fast run of Casper, the friendly ghost. Found an iron weight, excellent. I love turning it into smoke. Just love turning into smoke, getting vaped up by my uncles, getting turned into little Casper hits. Oh, I guess that's it for this area. Good night, all. Good night, Bulby. Sleep well. Dream of Casper, the friendly ghost. Coming and hanging out in your mindscape, telling you secrets about his terrible uncles. No, we've already been here. Oh, I was hoping we found a new vent, but I guess not. I'm pretty sure that I saw a space to put a weight, an iron weight, but I don't remember where it was. But I do know that there's a statue somewhere where we can put an iron weight on. Oh, I think this is it. No, iron weight, please. There we go. Perfect. Got some apples. It's got another jigsaw piece. Perfect. Wonderful. That's what I wanted to see. Jason, I've pinged you in a photo of Helen's cats that will add 10 years to your life and cure your ailments. Goodness gracious. Well, I gotta see that pic, obviously. Let me check this out. I do have a ping here. Wowza, look at those look at those cats.
Don't be a stranger.
Love those cats. God, they're so beautiful. Their little heads docked together. Excellent cats. Thank you so much for taking that pic, Helen, and for posting and pinging me, Maggie. To get a chance to check if the oxygen helps your headaches. Yes, actually, I got 2 cluster headaches today. I got two cluster headaches today, and so I finally got to use my my oxygen, my pure oxygen, and ding dang it, it worked. It worked. It was incredible. For literally decades, I've had these cluster headaches. For literally decades. I was seeing a neurologist for a while, and he just never put me on oxygen treatment, and I'm super upset about it, because that was like 11, 12 years ago. For the last 10, 12 years, I could have been not having these terrible cluster. I could have been getting rid of them. But I guess he was a bad doctor. But yeah, it's a real surreal feeling, because I start getting the cluster headache, and it's a real bad feeling, you know. I mentioned this before, but cluster headaches have been described as the most intense pain known to medical science, and they certainly feel like it. So a cluster headache was coming on when I woke up this morning, and I was like, oh god, here it comes. The most intense pain known to medical science. So I put on my mask, my non-rebreather mask, and started hyperventilating in that pure oxygen. And gosh darn it, every deep breath that I took of that pure O2, of that 100% pure O2, I could just feel the cluster headache fading away, and within minutes it was gone. You're supposed to do it for 15 or 20 minutes, and I wasn't able to the first time. This is the first time I've done oxygen. And boy, it was more difficult than I was expecting to just kind of suck down that O2. It made me feel kind of, it was kind of activating my gag reflexes, just breathing in and having like resistance. Eventually I got it down, but the first time I did it, I didn't do it for the full amount of time, and the headache came back a few hours later. But I went on the oxygen again for longer, and it went away, and it's been gone all day. Oh my god, look at that huge key. I got a huge green key. Excellent. And some broccoli. Anyway, I'm very excited about the oxygen working. Although, I understand now why the cluster headache web forums and stuff recommend getting the largest tanks you can get. Because I got 4 pretty huge tanks, and I've used up 1 entire tank just today. Just on those 2, because you got it. It's a very high flow rate that you gotta use. Literally the highest that my regulator will go up to. God, what am I doing now? I got a green key. Where was the green door? Is that a horse? Painting of a white wolf. Not a horse, but that's okay. We still haven't gotten these hamburgers. We're still on the first mission, in the first area. Ugh. God. I feel like this game should have been split up in a different way so we can actually feel like we're making progress. Like, none of these areas look distinct enough for me not to get constantly lost. I feel like we've been playing this game for 100 years. It's not great. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 AR money. I love the fact that you don't emulate games in the Valley, but right now, I would love it if you were able to fast forward the heck out of this game. Yeah, if I was able to put this on a higher speed, maybe. That might help. Why do you eat hamburgers again? My uncle wants some burgers. My uncle's just wild about those burgers. Jason, I hope you didn't pay too much for this. It's a Sega Saturn game, so I did. Of course I did. Was it worth it? Yes. What's worse, a cluster headache or a severe migraine? I've had both. Cluster headaches are an order of magnitude worse. It doesn't even feel like headache pain. Like, I get headaches all the time and whatever. I get migraines sometimes. They suck. With a migraine, you're like... It's a different type of feeling. With a migraine, usually I'm just like in bed, miserable, laying there. But with cluster headaches, it's like, it doesn't feel like a migraine, it doesn't feel like a headache. It feels like you got stabbed in the face with and it went right through into your brain, and then time froze. So you have that initial being stabbed pain. It's like a physical sensation, like you've been attacked. And it just sticks there. And so instead of like wanting to lay down, you end up like pacing around. You end up moving around because it feels like you should be able to get away from the pain. Like someone stabbed you and you want to jerk back. So you can't even lay down and be miserable. You're just like, I'm just pacing back and forth. Just like going absolutely bananas over it. It's like the sensation is so specific, like it's like seeing another color. It's like I've never felt anything like cluster headache pain. And there's this thing called shadowing that happens where like you get a very small sort of sensation of it, relatively small, that just kind of peaks in and out throughout the day that lets me know my cluster headaches are back. And a few days ago I woke up and was shadowing, and the moment I felt that little bit of pain, my body reacted by like me just jumping out of bed as if someone had pointed a knife at me. It's just that kind of sensation. I was reading about it more. It sounds like it would make me resort to heavy drinking. Well, guess what, Helen? Guess what? Alcohol triggers cluster headaches. Alcohol triggers cluster headaches. I can't eat chocolate right now. Because I have no idea if chocolate will trigger my cluster headaches. I've just never wanted to risk it. So when I have my cluster headaches, I just don't eat chocolate anymore, because the possibility of it triggering is enough to scare me away from eating chocolate. Bananas can trigger cluster headaches. There's all sorts of weird stuff that I just avoid while I'm going through it. Oh my god, I'm back. Okay, this is not where I want to be. Cluster headaches are also different than headaches or migraines in that they come on like immediately. They show up like they show up. You start feeling the pain and like less than a minute later, like within 30 seconds. Oh, here's the green door. Oh my god. I have a green key. Is it an item? It is an item, okay. Anyway, it shows up within 30 seconds and it's like full intensity. So like you're sitting there just doing nothing. Then less than a minute later, you've got the worst pain in the world. And then a couple hours later, it vanishes just as quickly. So you're like in the most intense pain possible. And then within 30 seconds, it's just all completely gone. It's a super bizarre experience. Oh, and here's another terrible thing. There's another terrible thing about this. If you take a nap during a cluster headache cycle, you will get a cluster headache immediately. Like within minutes of falling asleep, I'll get a cluster headache. You cannot nap. You cannot take a nap. Because it's like It's tied to your what is it? Your internal body's rhythm. So like your sleep rhythm. There's not a lot known about cluster headaches, but it is tied in some way to your natural sleep cycle rhythm, which is why the headaches show up at like pretty much the same time every day. I'm gonna get that carrot. So yeah, naps. Circadian rhythm. Yeah, that. So yeah, naps. The instant I take a nap, if I take a single nap, I'll just wake up minutes later, minutes after falling asleep. Got a cluster headache. Any idea what causes them? I don't think so. I mean, maybe there's been more research in the last couple of years, but not that I know about. Okay, well this is where I gotta put the puzzle pieces, I guess. Okay, we got one puzzle piece. God, this game. Oh my god. Anyway, the oxygen works. I don't know how it works. I don't know why it works, but it works. And I'm very excited about that. Because otherwise, for the next 2 weeks, I'd be absolutely miserable. Usually lasts about 2 weeks for me. I'm very lucky. Some people, their cluster headaches essentially just don't go away. They get them every day of their life. For me, it shows up about once, maybe twice a year, lasts for 2 weeks, and then disappears for another year. But God, I'm so I'm so happy about the oxygen. It's like, even while I had the oxygen sitting there, it's like some part of me just didn't believe it was gonna work. The thing I was reading says it's very seasonal. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it certainly has been for me. I'm lucky in that, like, I used to get it definitely at least twice a year. 2 years ago, I got it twice a year again, but, the year before that, I only got it once during the year, and then I haven't had a cluster headache cycle since I started streaming like a year and a half ago. So this is like the longest I had gone without one. I was kind of hoping that maybe they had left forever. Maybe they had gone for all of time, but they hadn't. Do these knights do anything? I guess they do.
Smellogram for Casper.
I guess this is Stinky. Yep. Oh my god, yep, that's Stinky, alright. God. Is there anything in here for me? No, I guess not. I guess I'll just leave then. Alright. Bye. Bye. See you later. I get bad migraines. I can always feel it coming a few hours before. Can't imagine worse pain coming from out of nowhere. Yeah, it's like I get headaches and migraines pretty frequently. Like Migraines not super frequently, luckily. I'll get like a migraine every month or so. Headaches. I'll go through periods of having headaches like every day. But, you know, I can deal with that in general. The cluster headaches. Very silly. Very silly. When I'm not having them, though, that's the weird thing about pain. When I'm not having cluster headaches, like, I'll get a migraine and be absolutely miserable and just be like, oh, this is the worst. And then the moment I feel cluster headache pain, I'm like, every other experience of pain I've ever had in my life is just like, I'm just like, I'll take it all. I'll take it all right now. Is there a garden? You need to find a rose. I don't know. I think I'm gonna just stop playing this game. I think I'm just gonna stop. Yeah. Oh, this is Casper on the Sega Saturn. I feel like this would be maybe a good game for a charity stream. I'm gonna put this in the charity stream category of games. Of games that... That's become a pretty popular sort of type of charity game stream. You know, the ones where you play a miserable a miserable game that lasts forever. I think this fits that bill. I noticed I get really bad headaches when I'm in indoor pool areas.
Just chilling.
Yeah, there's a lot of I've got my own type of headache triggers, and my mom gets a lot of headaches. She's got her own triggers.
Hope you'll come back soon.
It totally makes sense to me. The indoor pool thing doesn't do that to me, but I can completely see how the what do you call it, humidity and echoes and stuff. Well, that's it for Casper. Be back tomorrow. Not sure what I'm playing yet. The Vegas heat triggers mine. Yeah, heat's a big one for me. There's a thunderstorm happening right now, and the lightning just struck my neighbor's lightning rod. Goodness. Do lightning rods help? I guess they got to. Otherwise, why would there be lightning rods? But God, I would feel real weird putting up a lightning rod being like, just knowing lightning's gonna hit that thing. Lightning's just gonna strike right dang there. Ben Franklin says yes. Well, if Ben Franklin says it. What do you think Ben Franklin was like? I remember like having the like school version of Ben Franklin in my head, and then going up and reading about Ben Franklin, and he was all like, I like taking air baths. That means I run around my house naked. I love running around my house naked. It makes all of the servants very uncomfortable. But I don't care, because I'm Ben Franklin. Super misogynistic. Yep. Definitely racist. Yeah. Ben Franklin. How many of those people were any good? I feel like maybe none of them. I think a lot of the founding fathers lived very creepy lives by today's standards. I was whenever I hear that, like, by today's standards and stuff, I just think, I guarantee you, like, during Ben Franklin's times, there was, like, people, there was people who absolutely knew what a scoundrel Ben Franklin and all those other founding dads were. People just going absolutely bananas at how the world was. It's people seeing how things are going and pulling their hair out. Like, at some point people are gonna look back at 2019 and they're gonna be like, well, you know, those people were of their time. Those people those people were that's just how it was back then. That's just how people thought. And of course, there's lots of people who are just pulling their hair out today. Is it normal to call people out when they're rude? My mom said I need to respect my old relatives' ages and let their racist comments slide. I think you're fine, Maggie. I think it's probably gonna have no effect, but also you're fine calling them out. Morally, you're okay. You're good. You're good, Maggie. How old enough to be cutting the line, or old enough to still think properly? Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about someone who, like, has dementia or something, then maybe scale it back. But otherwise, Victoria and Albert were first cousins. I don't know what that's in response to. I was just reading that because there's a restaurant. There's a restaurant in Orlando I really want to go to called Victoria and Albert's. Is that your relatives, Victoria and Albert? There was a restaurant here called Victoria and Albert's, and God, it looks so good. Their food looks so amazing. It's like they have. Well, I should preface by saying that it's like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, which is why I have not gone to Victoria and Albert's. But God, it looks so good. Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, yes. Okay. So the people the restaurant was named after. Great. It's a Disney restaurant. So it's not a Disney restaurant. It's not a Disney property, I believe, as are most things in the area. But it isn't actually. It's a restaurant that's operating in Disney space. I think it's at the Floridian Hotel. I forget. Anyway, I keep telling myself, one day I'm going to save up and go to Victoria and Albert's and have an excellent 7-course meal. But realistically, I probably won't get to the point where I feel comfortable going with Scuffy and spending like $600, $700, $800 on one meal. I don't think that's probably not going to happen. But it looks so good. It looks so delicious. I don't think it's actually that much money, but especially if you're not buying alcohol. But I don't remember how much. $235 a person. Yeah, that sounds right. It's hard in restaurants like that to get good vegan food. That's why I want to go to Victoria and Albert's, Maggie, because the chef, the chef specifically has an entire separate menu that he does every single night for vegans. He has specifically a 7-course vegan option. And it's different every night. It's different every night. And they have a pastry chef there who also does vegan pastry. That's why I wanted to go. Because it's like, that's the only, like, unbelievably fancy restaurant in the area that would have stuff like that. You could buy an entire car for $470. Yeah, you can. There's so many things that you could get with that money that are a much greater value. Or you can just donate the money. That's the other thing. Instead of spending the $500 on the one meal, you could take that $500 and really help someone. So it's like, I really want to go, but at what point am I gonna be like, yeah, I can totally spend this $500. Totally feel fine spending $500 on one meal. You should treat yourself once in a while. I do treat myself once in a while. Today we ordered in, there's a meatball place that apparently does vegan meatballs, and I wanted to give it a shot. So we ordered they only do meatballs. This place, literally, all they do is meatball stuff. They do, like, a meatball pizza. They do, of course, the pastas with meatballs. They do, meatball sliders. It's just all meatballs. It's just, their whole menu is nothing but meatballs. But they have vegan meatballs. So we ordered from them. It wasn't $500. It was, I think, our total order was like $38. But that was that's treating ourselves. $38 worth of meatball meals. I feel okay. I feel okay spending the $38 every once in a while. Not so much spending the $500. Anyway, they were very good meatballs. Just gotta say, I figured they would be on account of that's all this place does. Literally, all they do is meatballs. But they were good. Jason, what's your favorite ride in an amusement park? God, what is my favorite ride at an amusement park? Probably, you know what I really like? I like the first section of Tower of Terror before you do the whole dropping thing. I hate the dropping part. Absolutely do not like the dropping part. The whole sensation of falling. Really don't like it. Not at all. But that first section where you're like seeing the dead people in the hotel and there's the ghost elevator that opens or whatever. That whole first area is pretty great. I like the Haunted Mansion. That's pretty good. Really, I like all of the thematically interesting rides. I don't so much like the being shot around. I just don't like the quick sensations. I'm too scared to go on the tower. Yeah, I've been on it exactly one time. That was enough for me. I would like, if I could just go on the first part of it and then not do the drop, I would do that over and over again. Love that first part. Can't buy an entire car for $38. No, you can't. I mean, there's always better ways to spend money, but everyone's, you know... I refuse to make myself feel bad about spending $38 on some food when there's jerks spending millions on boats. There's people spending millions and millions on big boats for their fancy boat parties. If you have a reasonable boat, I think that's fine. People love the sea. I'm thinking about those cool mega yachts. Those huge, giant yachts. Who needs a yacht? Really? I don't think anyone needs a yacht. If you want to be out on the water, get a nice, like, sailing ship or something. You don't need a yacht. Come on, people. I know how to drive boats. Who wants to steal rich people's boats and sink them off the coast? God, rich people are so good at not letting anything affect them financially, though. Like, that boat's definitely insured. If there was a way... there's a way to steal those boats and not let them get insurance money. I'll absolutely steal a rich person's boat and get away in a dinghy. The first boat, sure, but the second boat, maybe not so much. I mean, I guess if you do steal a rich person's boat, maybe their insurance rates go up. And then if they just keep losing boats, I guess they won't be able to find an insurer anymore. Even if it's uninsured, if they're rich enough, they probably don't care. That's definitely wrong. If there's one thing rich people care about, it's any money they're losing. You could have a rich person who drops a $5 bill and some street urchin picks it up and runs off, and the rich person be so upset. Just will absolutely get the chief of police involved. Getting that $5 back. It's like, if you're not a rich person, you think about it and you're like, well, if I had $100 million and I lost $100,000, I wouldn't feel too bad about it. But the people who actually have $100 million, God, they get so upset about all those little dollars. This is very familiar. My billionaire scoundrel uncle wouldn't even give up enough money for 2-ply toilet paper. Yeah. Yeah, I've got, I have an aunt and uncle. I have an aunt and uncle who, I don't actually know how much money they have, but I do know that they are millionaires. I do know that they have at least $1 million. Probably $2 million. Perhaps $5, $10, $20 million. I don't know how much. They have some number of $1 million. And whenever they would come down and we would go out to eat, they would always insist that we went to the local mall cafeteria Because it was the cheapest place that we could feed everyone. And then they would tip 10% at most. Yeah. Yep. Telling you, people who end up with a lot of money are usually pretty particular about each dollar. It's not the case with everyone, with literally everyone, but with a lot of them. The aristocracy, yeah. No good. No good. Get out of here, aristocracy. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Be back tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. I enjoyed hanging out with you while I played Casper on the Sega Saturn. Yeah, that's about it. Not sure what I'm playing tomorrow. I know I've said that already. You have any particular system you'd like to see tomorrow? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. If there's a system, a game system you'd like to see, I'll count up the votes. And then maybe ignore the votes. Have a great night, a great morning, a great afternoon, evening, whatever it is. Wherever you are, have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.